Matt Ryan versus the Chicago Bears. They're giving up 11.96 fantasy points per game to quarterbacks over the last 4 games. So, Kimmy, sweat or no sweat on Matty Ice?
You know what? I'm not sweating this one, but let me start by saying that I understand that the Falcons will be the toughest test for the Bears defense, who've only had to face the Lions and the Giants. However, I'm still not worried about Matt Ryan going out and having a day. He's had over 23-plus fantasy points in both games this season, paired with 270-plus passing yards and 2-plus passing touchdowns. The Falcons are going to throw the ball to their receivers, and Ryan will continue to rack up those fantasy points.
Yeah, Matt Ryan's been on fire to start the season this year. Adam Rank, how about Tyreek Hill at Baltimore, giving up 23.23 fantasy points to wide receivers over the last 4 games? You were sweating Tyreek Hill last week. Are you sweating him this week?
Oh, I'm not making that mistake again. Listen, for most of the game, I'm sitting there looking like a genius. Thankfully, I had the wherewithal not to go onto Twitter and brag about it, like, where's he at? And then I was like, on this play right here, I'm like, please touch him down so I can go back and go after these people. But no. Okay, listen, fine. This is what Tyreek Hill has, what he can do every time he's on the field. So obviously you're starting him. I'm still not starting him in daily. So no, I'm not sweating this.
All right. Twitter's going to come after you anyway. I'll finish with Jonnu Smith against the Vikings, giving up just over 6 fantasy points per game to tight ends in the last 4 games. Look, I'm saying no sweat. You look at your fantasy scoring leaders, Jonnu Smith is your tight end 3 right now. He's playing 80% of the snaps, targeted on about a third of his routes. And Adam Rank talked about Mo Alley-Cox earlier in the show. He gashed this Minnesota defense. I would think that the Titans are going to look at Jonnu Smith quite a bit. And I think he's going to have a pretty good week for Tennessee and for your fantasy squads.